Hey guys, welcome back. Here we go again. Yeah, this is a video of Ebony K Williams. A lot of people has been talking about it. I want to put my take on it. As you know, my perspective is a little different than the average guy. So let's
My
hear it.
question is this idea of the boss chick and independent black woman, and has that
Has it
helped?
served us? Is that the
Yeah,
question?
yeah.
Has
Has
that served us?
it helped, or is it destroying the black family ecosystem?
Exactly. It has not served the black woman at all. It's actually pushed a lot of black men overseas and to white women, which they were already dealing with white women. And that comes down to a lot of these fathers that have no idea of their role. Yes, a lot of fathers are out here telling their daughters, we want you strong. We don't want you to need a man. We want you to want a man. Like most men that talk this kind of nonsense to their daughters don't truly dig deep and truly understand what you want your daughter unprotected. You don't want her as a wife. You don't want your daughter as an honest woman, is what you're telling her when you do this. Like, we don't really think how deep it's going to go. It's going to make her use men and despise men.
I think you have to say on some level it's destructive to a traditional black family ecosystem. I think just the facts bear that out, right? So that's not feelings, that's not subjective. That's just the reality is, as you just pointed out, there is a huge numbers gap between black women that are buying homes at almost twice the rate of single black men that are.
Here we go with the shame. You know, you got to understand, you have to listen to her. At the end of the day, she still is a feminist. But I'm going to say this. I appreciate Ebony K Williams. Even though she's still a little nasty, even though she still is proud of black women doing better than black men, which is all a lie. She's respected by black women. She's opening black women's eyes to a certain extent, even though half the stuff she say, a lot of these women are going to listen to, they only believe the stuff that makes them feel empowered. But the little ones that do actually absorb this info and change their way of being will benefit from this situation.
Graduating from undergrad and professional schools at sometimes 6-7 times the rate of our brothers. And by the way, if you ask most black women, that's not something that we enjoy or appreciate. Like, it's not a situation, and I think that's another misconstruction. And
I mean, it's always something that women enjoy and appreciate. This is all we hear them talking about, is all their accolades, financial accolades, which is not attractive to us. You're never going to hear any other race of women doing this. It's crazy. And now we have a woman that's speaking the truth, but she has nothing to offer a man. I mean, you could take all the makeup away and all her money. Like, you have a terrible looking woman with a very nasty personality that kind of hates men but realize she needs men.
and a misassumption that black women are out here strategically competing against black men. No, sir. Most of us want to be in relationship with black men. And so it's in our interest, even selfishly.
I mean, she's being disingenuous. We know it. The honest truth, women enjoy using men. They enjoy it. Once you start looking at the numbers, once you start looking at the type of men that they're dealing with, even the successful women, they want the same women that the street runners are dealing with. It's all a lie. And I'm guessing she thinks it feels good to tell the world that y'all actually looking for something good. When women start realizing that they want something good, somebody successful, that's when they had nothing to offer. So what she talking about, these young girls aren't interested in anyway, the kind of men that she would look at as a good pick.
So not necessarily from this altruistic place of, oh, we just want to see our brother succeed. There's that for sure. But there's a self-interested element of that, right? That says, if I'm a black woman and I want to have black children with a black man and live in a house with a black husband and buy properties and travel the world and enjoy my life alongside a black man, I would like him to be similarly positioned to me socioeconomically so that that partnership feels comfortable and feels safe.
Come on, let's be honest. Let's say you take a woman making $400,000 a year and she's 35, whatever. A man at that equal counterpart wants nothing to do with her. First of all, the attitude that comes with it is terrible. And then you gotta realize the type of attention I'm getting from women in their 20s. Why would I buy into that? It makes no sense. Like, no, we're not signing up for that. We're going to go with the better deal. We're going to get the younger woman that's going to submit, that's going to bring us peace and happiness. We're not going to deal with that.
One of your typical clients, as you described, for early 40s, making, 500K plus, single, And there's a lot of thought that women like her, myself even, of course, are materialistic. And that's why when we say we are attracted to this type of man, or we prefer to date this kind of man that has similarly, and notice hardly any of us are saying we need a man to make more than us, or we need a man to take care of us, or we need a man to pay our bills. No, really, truly, hand to God, we really would love to be partnered with someone who is similarly positioned.
The honest truth, let's be honest. These women are looking for a man that's going to give them a certain kind of feeling. It's never going to change. It's always been down to how they feel and how other women view them. It's always been that way. This is why it's always been dangerous to allow your daughter to just deal with any guy, deal with any man that's probably going to ruin her. And that's what's going on. The real problem is the fathers aren't in the home. And it don't matter if the fathers were in the home. Like, we are set where we don't think making decisions for women is, I'm going to say, is going to do any difference. Like, put them in a good position. Because you got to realize people used to put their daughters in marriages and they will stay with that man forever. You know why? It ain't had nothing to do with anything except men just know better men. And yeah, people go through things, but generally they would stay together for the rest of their life. And those women actually cared about the men, the relationship. And usually these girls were virgins. That's the problem. Women have no clue of what a good man is. They will never understand what a good man is. They're always going to put their feelings first, which is always going to fail them. Well, I'm going to just end this video here. Depending on how well it does, I'll do a part 2. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe.